Hello, everyone. Good afternoon today. Welcome to my channel where we'll talk about our children well-being. We'll talk about how to help them to read and how to build their confidence. Okay, my name is Blessing and I'm Tutor Blessing and I am your teacher. We're going to be talking about screen time, balancing screen time for our children. Okay, so there are so many times that I've seen some parents complain about their children not talking early, and some children they talk early but they are not good in conversing. They don't know how to interact with others, and we begin to make inquiry research on it, that what could actually or possibly be the cause of this. And I realized that what can help a child to talk early or talk confidently depends on how the parent handled them at their early age. If screen time is too much for a child, that child will have issues in communicating confidently, because as they're growing up, they are actually learning. Okay, there's a study in education that talks about the fact that a child's brain is tabula rasa. That is, their brain has no information there. So whatever they experience, whatever they're exposed to, those are the things that build up those are the information that gets to their brain and it begins to act on. Yeah, I understand that sometimes it can be very challenging. You have work to do, you want to sweep, you want to do some other things, and then this children is just there. This child is just there crying and just need attention, and you just need something to just calm him or her down. Just want to give him something to play with, and you feel like, oh, let me give her my phone. Let me just play something for her, and yeah, it's good, okay? But when it becomes too much, when it becomes what the child gets so used to, it begins to affect the child. It affects the child reading early. It affects the way the child communicates, and it also affects the way the child speak or walk confidently. Okay, so what do we do? What are the effective ways to avoid this? The effective way to avoid this is, first, let us be an intentional parent. Of course, it's not going to be easy because you have some other things to do, but you just have to make time for these children. Take your time to talk to them. Take your time to converse with them. Sometimes you might think, oh, they don't understand what I'm talking about. Do they even hear me? Of course they heard you. They heard you. If you say a word and it's replying, or it's just saying something you don't understand, don't think they don't know what you're saying. Don't be discouraged. Of course they know what you're talking about. They understand you. So keep talking to them. Let them keep giving you that response, that response that looks like it's not making sense. Let them keep giving you that response. Okay? Talk to your children, to your child. That baby, that child that you have and you think, oh, it's still small, does he even know what I'm doing? Yes. He knows what you're doing. She knows what you're doing. So keep communicating with that child. Secondly, we cannot rule out the fact that reading stories, bedtime stories, or some other stories to them also help. You can get a book, even when you think they can't talk yet or they have not started speaking. Read to them, read story to them, let them make that giggle, explain to them. They might not really understand at that point, but you're building something in them. Okay, so let's inculcate that. Let's inculcate that. And then another thing is that as they begin to grow up, let's begin to introduce them to little stories they might not know how to read. It is better you give your child book to keep opening. Let them keep opening it, looking at the story. The fact that they are looking at the picture in a story is sending some information into their brain. They are forming story in their brain. They might not know the story written on the book, but they are forming out something in their brain. So it's gradually helping their brain to develop. Okay, so let's inculcate that. Let's make them open their books, especially the ones that has pictures. Let them open it. You can give them activities to do. Activities like giving them pencil, ask them to draw. They might just be writing everything that looks like it doesn't make sense, but it is making sense. They are doing something. They are building something within. Okay, so it is better than just pushing phone to them, pushing their tab to them, giving them film to watch, cartoon to watch. So it is better you give them things like that to do. There are a lot of educational things, educational material that you can get. The game materials that you can get for them. We have the building blocks and some other things. You can get them for them. Let them use it. Let them use it. Okay? Those things begins to build some things in these children. Sing rhymes. Learn rhymes. Sing rhymes with them. Let them dance with you and all other things like that. Those things begins to help them. It builds up something in them. Okay, something that you might not understand now, but later you will thank yourself. In fact, you're going to thank yourself that you actually do that. And lastly, for the ones that have grown a little, let us also learn the habit of sending them errands, little errands like get me that thing. Don't say they're small, okay? Teach them to handle things. You can give them something like a glass cup and say, don't let that thing fall. Okay? Things like that. The way they handle it, at first, it might be difficult. You might have to lose one glass cup, but gradually they begin to learn the importance of something, how to handle things. Okay, so you see those little things, they are building skill in them. It might not be something that is obvious at the beginning, but you will see the difference. Okay, I'm a teacher and I've been able to see the difference between a child that is built that was trained with screen times and a child that does not have that much screen time but is exposed to things like this, and the difference is actually very clear. This child with much of screen time tends to get tired even when they get to class. They feel like, oh, this is not what I like to do. They want to watch things. So when you bring something that is not about video, it's not about screen, they don't have interest. They don't want to show their interest because they are used to it. But you see the children that has been trained to read books, when gradually they start learning how to read, it helps them to their interest is there. Okay, you are building interest in them, interest of reading. They are curious. You are building curiosity. When a child is curious, it helps that child to read on time because the child wants to know what exactly is this thing talking about. So it's for them. There's this what would I call it? There's this thing that makes them to want to know, to want to explore. Okay, but when a child is just used to screen time, you are not building that in that child. So I know that we're going to be doing better from now on. And just like I used to say, it's not easy. Okay,